best thing a security pro can do to advance their career is to continue to stay educated, to seek out not just security knowledge, but understanding in how the business is developing new applications and how the business is working. We're really seeing a breakdown in the silos of security no longer being off on the side. We're now a key business function. As a security pro, you need to speak the lingo.
To get the skills with an ability to analyze, there are a lot of things you cannot learn from the books. You can get only from the practice, and you have to think about why that happened and how to prevent that in the future. And definitely the answer is not to improve the policy or to install the software. It won't work. You have to carefully analyze how that could happen.
So my number one recommendation to a lot of the security professionals that I meet is go out there into the world and physically engage with your local hacker community. Wherever you are in the world, try and go to a local hackathon, a meetup, a capture the flag event or something like that, where you can actually participate with your local community. And that's my number one recommendation. That's how I like to spend any free time that I have.
I think one of the challenges with cybersecurity and advancing your profession is that cybersecurity changes all the time, and there's this natural inclination for people to take time out of their weekends and after work and all this to go learn and pick up new parts of the trade and whatever. The reality is that kind of favors people who have that kind of time. Individuals that don't have families, individuals that don't have kids and that kind of thing. One of the best things you can do is work with your employer to develop a structured plan to move forward. How are you going to get mentored? How can you work together to train? How can it be part of your job? Because employers need to recognize that since cybersecurity is an ever-changing landscape, they need to invest themselves in their employees' growth and learning potential. So kind of a meta thing that they can do is figure out those plans, figure out the strategy that they want to have, and then execute that, and don't make it every weekend and every night that you're out there having to learn things.